Hello and welcome to the Round 19 AFL Fantasy Review. It's George from Fantasy Take TV. And yeah, this week we'll discuss how we went. We went pretty well, how our trades went. One was good, the other not so much. Negative trade, unfortunately. I guess that always kind of happens this time of year. And what our trades are. So it's not too sure what we're going to do. We have like a short, a few weak mids. So I'm not exactly sure what to do, but we'll go over a few options. So scored 2,458, 130 for the round, which was a little surprising because we did field Jacob Ware this week, which I think is almost a sin, I think, at this point, to hold a 1 week, maybe even more injury, but we did it anyway. And rank for the first time this year, top 1K, so 961. Well, we were 1.7K, or I think something like that last week, so we did really, really well this week, so I think we don't have Sinclair, we don't have Brayshaw, neither of them went well, so that helped us a lot because they're highly owned. But yeah, I'll get into our trades. Callum Mills in for Josh Kelly. I think it was Mills or Merritt. Merritt scored 3 points more. It's whatever. I figured I liked Callum's matchup against the Crows, although Merritt's matchup against Collingwood was really, really good too. So yeah, kind of went similar scores, and we captained Mills. Didn't really work because could have gone for Laird or Steele, but it's okay. And we traded in Rowan Marshall for Jared Witt. So at the time, I wasn't sure when Tim English was going to come good. Took him 2 weeks to get going. So English has come good. So English would be better than Rowan right now, but we went for Rowan. It's kind of what we were priced into. And then we traded Witts, who scored 121. So the only 2 tons Witts has had in the past 2 months were, I think there was one game he was against no ruckman at all. Might have been Hawthorn, I can't remember, but he had no ruckman as an opponent. And the other one was when Nank did his PCL and he struggled the whole game. I think Nank scored 30 and Witts just scraped over 100. So yeah, Witts is a bit up and down in this format. 1 week it's 100, the next week, or not 1 week. Most weeks he's scoring, I think 6 scores under 85 in the past 2 months. So wanted to get rid of him. That's how it goes, I guess. So he played well. Sometimes his around the groundwork is good. Sometimes it's non-existent. So he killed Oscar McInerney too. So we fielded Jacob Ware. So maybe we should have gone Hewitt. But I think if I wasn't going Hewitt, if I was trading Hewitt, I wasn't priced into Sinclair. I would have had to go for a Dacos, who I thought maybe cops a Caldwell tag. Brayshaw's 5-run average wasn't good, but he was probably the pick. And then the other one was Himmelberg, who I always worry slightly about his role, but he's fine. Just worry for nothing, I think. It's just the last quarter that he seems to go on the ruck, and he can still get a few points there, but not as much as down back. But yeah, scoring really well down back. So we should have gone to Himmelberg instead of this ruck trade, but I was sick of getting your 1 week injuries. Just want to try and advance the team. But maybe it was the wrong call. So yeah, Ware was okay, but good first half at least. But yeah, defense was solid. Doc good in junk time. Dawson tagged, but he was fine. Chris disappointing. Short disappointing. Roll's just not good, so he needs to go. And Sicily 5-round average of 85. So 86. I've kind of just totally ignored this as an issue. But yeah, we're just hanging on to him, and I think he's been okay. So what's Short? 5-round 92. Am I getting rid of Short or Sicily? Not sure. But yeah, hopefully Hewitt comes back. Midfield was the top few were good. I think everyone was good. It's just Laird unreal, Took unreal, Steele phenomenal, 40 touches. Mills was solid. I like him as a VC, but not a C option. Neil bit down, but I think he has a nice matchup against Richmond. Walsh was going okay without Hewitt helps him, but did hurt himself. I hope he's okay. Otherwise, we'll have to trade. Keys has North and West Coast back-to-back in rounds 21 and 22, so I think we'll hold him for at least that. See how we go. So he's a little bit iffy as a pick. Hopefully it goes okay. And then Titch is just not a top liner, so yeah, he needs to go. Along with probably Short and Sicily and even Crisp, but I think hold the faith with Crisp. But yeah, and then the rucks, I think Gawn and Steele, probably not a lot of people had both of them, so I think that helps. Rowan was okay. Dominated the hitouts. Good fourth quarter. But yeah, I think we want English here. And then in the forward line, we looped Dunkley with the captain loophole. And yeah, the forward line was quite good. I think Rosie, as good as he's been, I think it's probably a bit safer with a Bailey Smith. Especially with Treloar out now, I think probably need to get him in, but I think we got other issues. But other than that, the forward line's holding up okay. I think English and Baz need to be in this mix somewhere, but I think there's other areas we can patch up before getting to that, if we even have time for that. So on to how we set up this week. So this is what I'm thinking. So we'll bring in Elijah Holland. So we have absolutely no cover. Like Owens has been, I don't know what he's had concussion, been out. Bedendo dropped, Carmichael dropped, or sub Ambrosio dropped. So yeah, that leaves us with nothing on the bench. So I figure maybe pay up for Hollands just in case we get a late out or something and we're locked in. Cash in Connor McDonald, who's been outstanding for us. So yeah, held him all year, started him, and yeah, he's made 250k, so paid off finally. And then we're going to bring in Merritt for Tom Mitchell. So Merritt plays North and Titch plays, I think, the Saints, but I just don't trust Titch. Yeah, 5 round of 97 CBAs. I assume they were down again. I don't know, but I'll have to check on that. So we're going to do that, but that also means we need to get Tom Stewart down back, I think, for his run home. Maybe I should go Tom Stewart, but we have 200k in the bank, so that means we can go a double upgrade, hopefully, all going well. But we'll have to see if Hewitt and Walsh comes back. But I think Merritt I like as the target this week. I like Clary for sure. I think we'll grab him. I want to see a bit of a turnaround because he has the thumb issue wearing the glove, so maybe he just needs. I think he'll be fine though. He's one I want to get in before the season finishes. And then maybe we can grab actually, we're gonna not pick Sinclair. And then there's just because he has Finn McGuinness and another tagger, I forget, Ryan Clark. And then in defense, well, I'm not too sure. I think Aaron Hall was a bit risky for my liking, but with 4 weeks left, I can see the appeal. Sure, so I think it's at this point it's probably worth the risk, but I didn't think it was worth the risk. I think it was another 4 weeks ago when he did the injury. So probably get Stewart in, maybe Sinclair in the last round or something. We'll find a nice matchup for that round, but I think the defense not super great at the moment. So it's okay, but yeah, hold the faith with Crisp, and I know Sicily can do better for sure. So yeah, hopefully gets a few marks here and there, but we'll see. But yeah, that's how we'll line up, I think. So captains, I think it's Took. Let's get the fixture up on. I don't know if the fixture's on here, but get the fixture up on the Supercoach website. I think we'll VC. Oh, we got a VC Steel into Lead, I think. I think Lead, yeah, VC Steel, C Lead. But I do really like Took against West Coast. So I think we'll go, yeah, got to have the VC on Steel and then C Lead. Should be fairly bulletproof. I think, yeah, Steel and Lead are the 2 safest captains at the moment, for sure. So should get a safe captain option there. So yeah, that's the team. Hopefully we can go stay in the top 1k, I guess. Maybe top 500. A pretty big ask though. When you have a week as good, top 150 for the round, I think the next week usually you get a bit of regression. So see how we go. But yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.